Our show is produced by Green Alliance of Nevada, and I am your host, Paul Ira. In studio today, we have Stan Hannell and Lisa Campbell. Lisa's from Create a Change, and we're talking about the Earth Day Everyday Art Contest. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And of course, we have Annette Lubeck recording for Facebook Live. Good morning, Annette.
Good morning, everyone.
So, when we went to break, we were talking about the cash prizes. Tell us about some of the entries and what kind of things you're seeing out there.
Actually, we haven't received entries for this year. The deadline is March 25th.
Oh, okay, so it's
So
coming
we're
right up
still
then.
waiting. Yep, just right around the corner.
And who all are providing these entries? Every school can participate? Or
Any school within the valley, private school, charter schools, CCSD schools, anybody ages 4th through 12th grade
And
can
so
participate.
they have to get signed up ahead of time, I assume? Or
No, they
no?
absolutely don't. As long
Just-
as they get their artwork into the school district partnership office by 5 p.m. March 25th, they're good.
So then they will get judged and potentially receive some cash prizes.
Yes.
Tell us about the judging. When and where will the judging take place in these different entries?
We actually have 2 phases of judging. We typically get around 650 to 700 entries, so it's very competitive, which we love to see. One of the things that we've learned is the teachers actually incorporate the contest into their curriculum. So we're super excited that it's a tool for them also. The first phase is when we receive all of the entries. I have a panel of community members, which include local artists, local business people, that help us narrow it down to the top 10 in each grade category. Again, 4th and 5th is one category, middle school, and then high school category. We do that because we don't want the high school kids competing with elementary. It wouldn't be fair. So we break it down to the top 10 in each category, and I have to tell you, there have been some years where it has been so challenging that we actually have maybe the top 11 or 12 in each category because the judges just can't decide. So it's really awesome. And then after that, the exciting part is the judging that we'll be doing in partnership with GreenFest this year, and we're super excited about that partnership. We have worked together in the past, and just a beautiful experience for everybody, so we're super excited about that. And at that event, we actually do the final judging where we display all the artwork. We type up all the essays and put it under them, list out the student name, the teachers. The really fun part, though, is that we invite the students, their families, the teachers, and the principals to come out and participate in the final judging. And at that judging, again, we have local artists. We always have somebody involved from GreenFest participate with us. And we're super excited this year because Sherry Smith is going to be the MC, and we know how
Very
green
nice.
Sherry is, so that's super awesome. And at that event, we celebrate everybody who's become a finalist. We do the awarding for the top prizes in each category. We bring everybody on stage. Everybody gets a certificate. Everybody gets recognized. We just really appreciate students and teachers and families taking their time to really think about this contest and do some awesome work.
What are some of the factors that go into the judging? I mean, there's obviously the art part, but how about the everyday Earth Day?
That's a big part of it. If you, and I won't go through the guidelines because there's
Give us a
bunch
couple.
Well, we actually ask the kids to, obviously the artwork has to be original, not copying some. So we really want them to think about, for them, what does it mean to them, and just to really focus on an environmental issue and the impact now and the impact in the future, and are really articulating that within their essay. The essay is only 100 words or less, but you'd be surprised at what the kids come up with that little bit of time or space that they have.
So current and future environmental impact, and then, so I assume that's a piece of the judging, so it's not pure just who's the best artist out there, but
No.
who's got the best ideas.
It's everything incorporated, absolutely.
What have you seen in the past that made you go, that's a great idea?
Just really interesting, beyond the typical reuse, all that. It's really kids looking at, as an example, we have one with a beautiful, we actually have in studio right now, is a bird with a water fountain. And the message really is about the impact of clean water and the impact on the environment, not just us as humans, but also on our animals and our insects and everything in general, and how all of that comes together.
Yeah, That's good. That's a beautiful piece of artwork, obviously talented, and a good theme. I like the bird and the water together. That shows good stuff.
And I think the essay's on the back of that, the actual writing. Do you want to pass that over?
Show that a little bit.
Try to read that.
And so what happens with the art pieces that, go ahead and read that essay if you want.
I'll just kind of articulate. It can be represented by a beautiful landscape of clean water. In this drawing, it is a bird trying to drink water from a leaking sink. So basically, it's just really about that impact again, about how the water and the birds and the environment.
Yeah, they need that water out there, so that's one of the things I want to do in my garden is get a bird bath out there so it can keep them refreshed. So what happens to the artwork? Does it get displayed anywhere, or can people see it? And you're going to be showing this at GreenFest too, right?
We will be showing, everything will be framed, all the artwork is framed. We have volunteers that help and type up the essays, and we put it on foam cars, so we like to make everything look really nice. We hang it on, I'm not sure what it's called, Annette, it's like an artist, it's
Like a
it's
grid.
like a grid, so that everybody can, attending GreenFest can see the display, because we really, again, want to highlight our students and just the real super talent out there. We talk too much sometimes about what kids can't do and what they aren't doing, and this is really showing what they can do. Yeah.
And so you're going to have the final contest at GreenFest. You're going to
Yes.
have how many pieces of art on display there?
Well, the goal is 30, but like I said, it's hard narrowing down, so sometimes it's a little bit more
I
than
bet
30.
650.
That's out of
700.
650, yeah, wow.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of entrance.
Yeah. So, yes, to answer your question, we are, actually our board, we've got an Justin Lepper, he's an artist and he's also part of First Friday. So
Uh-huh.
we're working on having a potential display at one of the First Friday events, so the whole community will have the opportunity to see what our kids are doing.
That's good. First Friday, also a great event. Tell us again how to get in touch with your website and you, if there's entries or questions or.
Oh, sure. My email is lisa@createachangenow.org.
Thank you. Okay, let's go and talk about the students and teachers and their families. How do they get involved in the competition through the local schools? What's the grassroots startup on this?
Well, each school is provided all the art contest entries, so if they want to check with their principal, that's who we send all the art contest entries through. If for some reason they're not able to get it through their principal, always reach out to me, again, lisa@createachangenow.org, and I would be more than happy to send them the rules and where they can send their final entries to.
So if we have students out there that would like to get involved in this, or parents who would like to get their children involved in this, first step would be to get a hold of their principal then.
Absolutely.
And then if that doesn't provide the solution they're looking for, then they can contact you at lisa@createachange.com.
Yes.
Great. There's other things here we wanted to talk about. Your board, you have a pretty robust board, I guess. don't you?
We have a very diverse board, and we're super excited. We brought on some new members this year. We have folks from private sector businesses, Southwest Gas. We have Michelle Rothstein from Balloons with a Twist. We have folks from Cox Communications, but we also have people from the Public Education Foundation, from the library district, just a very eclectic group of board members, and they're very engaged, and we're super excited to have them on board.
Pretty powerful stuff. I'm glad to see what you're doing there, making a difference for the children and our planet, of course. We'll talk some more about this when we come back to Shades of Green on KDWN. We'll be right back.